What's going on, Internet land? My name is Johnny, if you don't know me. And before I talk a little bit about Toy Horton and P90X, I guess I'll tell you a quick little story. Back last August, right? We're in July. Back last August, I was sort of like scratching my head, wondering like I don't think some miraculous event is gonna take place in order for me to start exercising physically on a daily basis. I don't think some miraculous event is gonna take place. Because the story going on in my head since February 1st, 2022, was like, nah, you know what? Once I'm hitting my targets, once I'm reaching my goals, once I'm hitting my goals, then I'm gonna start exercising physically on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and I'm committed. Like I'm gonna eat right, and I'm gonna do it right. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna make sure to do it right. Okay. So that's the story that was going on in my head since February 1st, 2022. And then back last August, I was like, nah, you know what? I don't think some miraculous event is going to take place in order for me to start exercising physically on a daily basis, on a regular basis. I don't think some miraculous event is going to take place in order for me to start like eating right and stuff. So I got to the point where I was like, nah, you know what? Enough is enough. So I decided, because the story going on in my head, what was like, I still have a six pack from when I was in college. And like like I'm good. Once I'm reaching my goals, once I'm hitting my targets, then I'll start exercising physically. I'm gonna go all out with it. And me having a six pack from when I was in college, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Right now, I'm 33 years old, and I hadn't had worked out in over a decade. Probably like since I was like 22 years old, 21, 22. Probably I was like 22 years old. Uh, so in August, I was like, nah, like enough is enough. So it started off with 1,000 push-ups in the morning. I did 1,000 push-ups, and then it was 1,000 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and then it evolved into 1,000 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and like 100 curls. And I was like, all right, now in order to get any results, I have to get in some cardio, right? That's like my thinking at the time. So I was like, all right, well, I'll walk a mile to get like some fresh air in my lungs and stuff. I'll walk a mile, and I did that for quite some time. I did that for quite some. Like I even did it like on Thanksgiving and stuff. I remember, and then I kept doing it until I got a letter in the mail that I had to go to jury duty. And that's when I was like, you know what, jury duty, that won't work. At the time, there was something going on with my iPad. There was something going on with my iPad, and I had an emergency, an Apple emergency. What the hell was going on with the iPad? That's a really good question. I don't know if it's ever happened to you when you let your phone die too many times, like all of a sudden the phone it commits suicide. like the charger won't bring it back to life. You have to use a more powerful charger, like the charger for your MacBook, or you have to use another charger, like a charger for your MacBook to bring your phone back to life. I knew about that, and for that very reason, I would never let my iPad die, like ever. I would never let it die. It only died on me one time. It only died on me one time. One second. See. Alright, it's time. It only died on me one time. Um, she broke my pen. Anyways, after the letter that I got in the mail to go to jury duty, that was already in December. That was that was already in December, and my birthday's on Christmas Eve. On my birthday, I was like, well, first off, I didn't go to jury duty. Instead, I went to the Apple store so that they could take a look at my iPad, and they did a great job. By the way, now I have a genius iPad. I didn't go to jury duty, and long story short, I was like, no, I can't continue walking the mile every day. What if a police officer, picks me up or something, right? Um, mm. So on my birthday's on Christmas Eve. On my birthday, by that time I was already introduced to Tony Horton and Peanut X and stuff. I made a decision. I was like, now you know what? I'm gonna start working out on a regular basis. I'm gonna start exercising physically on a daily basis. And it has already been 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60, 65, 169 days of the P90X challenge, every day, no matter what. And then now I'm also doing, I found out that you have to burn a lot of calories. You have to burn calories in order to really get results. So I already decided that I'll be burning 1,000 calories over the next 60 days. And it has already been 9 days of that. Anyways, long story short, we've all heard of the book Think and Grow Rich, right? By Napoleon. That book has created more millionaires and billionaires than any other book of its kind. Napoleon also wrote other books like Outwitting the Devil, the Secrets to Freedom and Success, and The Law of Success, also by Napoleon. There's also another book by Wallace Wattles. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. And the big secret in those books, the big secret that very few people are aware of, is that you have to exercise physically on a regular basis. You have to exercise physically on a daily basis. You have to eat right, and you have to take care of yourself. And no, you don't have to wait for some miraculous event to take place in order to start working out on a daily basis, in order to freaking start eating right and taking care of yourself. So that's sort of the I'll also say this. All the professional baseball players in the MLB and Major League Baseball, all of the professional baseball players, the only way it's possible for them to be professional baseball players is with Think and Grow Rich. All the professional basketball players in the NBA, the only way it's even possible for them to be basketball players is with Think and Grow Rich. All the professional football players in the NFL, the only way it's possible for them to be professional football players is with Think and Grow Rich. Heck, even the president of your country, the United States president, the president of the United States, the only way it's the way it's possible, it's the only way it's possible, the only way it's possible for the president to be the president of the United States is with Think and Grow Rich. And the big secret is that you don't have to wait for some miraculous event to take place in order to make a decision.